Hey, it's Big Mike with Let's Ride Motorcycle Repair, your mobile motorcycle technician. So on the weekend, this past weekend, we had a 2016 Ultra Classic that was running hard at idle. It was really spitting and sputtering, and the customer said that he had to rev it up and keep it revved up in order for the thing to go ahead and run and take off. And he says that at certain times it would just go ahead and die. When I got there, I turned the bike on, let it run for a little while. After we let the bike run for a little while, it started to idle up for no reason, which I would think would be a gas issue or whichever. What he ended up doing was he had another mechanic buddy that was talking to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, switch out the sensor. More likely that's it." He showed me the sensor, and I had never seen it. And I'm glad that I did, because I got to learn something this weekend. That sensor controls or senses the temperature in your front cylinder. And in some of the newer bikes with the twin cams and the M8s, if you're sitting at a red light and your bike is getting too warm, it shuts off the front cylinder in order to help with the heat. That's the sensor that turns it off. It also senses the heat and advances or retards your spark while you're going down the road to help with timing, which would make sense. While he was at idle, it was either trying to shut the front cylinder off and on at certain times, or it was saying that it was too hot and needed to shut off the front cylinder or advance the timing, which is why it was running like crap and he had to go ahead and throttle it up to go ahead and get it running right. So all I really did was go through the diagnostic codes, and I had a no combustion on the front cylinder, no combustion on the rear cylinder, and then I had a P0118, which was the control sensor, which was actually the sensor that we replaced. It unscrewed, screwed the new one in there, plugged it in, bike ran fine. I had him test ride it up the road and everything, come back, and he goes, "Man, it is way more responsive." So super simple fix, and it was super awesome that he already had the part and had talked to somebody. If it would have been anything else, or if he didn't have that part, I doubt that I would have even thought to look at it. I would have been looking at fuel mixture, I would have been looking at injectors, I would have been looking at fuel lines going into there with beings that it would idle or that it wouldn't idle, or that it, timing was off. So kudos to him. He saved Big Mike this weekend. We threw it on. It was super easy. Got him back on the road, and he's super tickled now. So he's got that new running bike sitting out in front of his brand new house, and he is absolutely thrilled. So just something new. I'm sure that there's more people out there that don't know that that was actually a thing that was on the bike. It was on the head of the front cylinder, and it was actually right by the exhaust. So it unscrewed, screwed it right back in. It's a 3/4, if you guys are wondering. But it unscrews, screws back in, and it goes ahead and senses. But what I took out of there was brown. You can tell that the brass had actually been heated up and cooled down several times, obviously as the bike runs, but it was toast. Put the new one in there, and everything fixed right up, no codes were thrown. So till next time, y'all, this is Big Mike with Let's Ride Motorcycle Repair, your mobile motorcycle technician, saying, hey, let's ride!